Let me know when you're streaming. I'll check the Twitch
Alright,
thingy, see if it's live.
I started it, so...
It's offline.
Give it a minute. Oh, there we go. It's live, loading. Wait, no, it's offline.
Maybe I have
Wait,
the wrong
it's
one.
live again.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, okay, it's working.
Alright, good. Alright, well, thanks.
No.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, I should probably get out of this then. I would have heard myself echo.
Alright, we're streaming, so people can hear you now.
Hi, people that can hear me.
Hello, people
Hello,
of factions.
world.
Yes.
Actually,
Oh yeah, it would probably be good. Pancho, you know what's happened today, right? Because I kind of just got home.
yeah, that's... do you want me to give a recap?
Yeah, give it a recap.
The client's having issues. Do I really have to? Richard, you were here all day. You do it.
Alright, I'll see if I can remember as much.
As your team captain, I demand you to.
Oh, great. Is this like initiation for the new guy or something?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. So, if I remember correctly, current standing is Shadow Isles 0-3. Ionia is 2-1, I believe.
Boo.
And then the other two, Frel and Bilge, are 1-1. And this is gonna decide it.
Wait, Bilgewater lost
think,
a
right?
game?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bilgewater got crushed by Ionia, was it, right? Yeah.
So who did Ionia lose to?
Ionia lost to
Oh,
Freljord, I
Freljord?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. So it's going to be a 3-way, 2-1 tie after. No, I know, it's going to be 2-way.
Yeah, just two.
Yeah.
And then,
And
if
then,
you weren't
so
here for
whoever
last
loses
game,
this is going to be in a... It's like a... Is there a second and third place game that happens?
there probably will be, yeah. I don't know if it's going to be today or before the future
Yeah,
matches tomorrow.
it happens
Either
tomorrow,
one.
right? There's a second and third place game, then whoever wins that goes to fight Ionia.
We might be today. It
Freljord.
depends on. Today or tomorrow depends on really if the teams are able to play today.
Okay.
Like, because it's getting pretty late.
There's an echo.
Hour behind, and we'd be adding an extra game.
If you have the stream on, you'll hear yourself, yeah.
No, I don't have the stream on.
Someone
I
actually
think
check
it
the
was
stream,
just
make sure everything's working.
I was on it before and it was fine.
Alright.
Although I guess I should probably go check if there's noise or something. Here, I'll go check. See if I can hear my
Yeah,
beautiful voice.
I looked at the stream. It's working.
Okay. I've only tried streaming like 3 times, so it might be some issues.
I've tried. I follow the OBS guy that Porkchop put, and all I can get is a black screen.
I mean, that's all you need, right?
OBS.
Yeah, I was having issues with that too.
Yeah, I think it's Mike that's echoing. I don't know. It's only when he talks, though.
Yeah, I remember there's an echo in the Shadow Isles chat, too, before.
Mike?
Oh, I mean, he did 1v1 that Akali with the Smite Squad. So,
I only saw the end of that game, and you have no idea how confused I was. I literally came in with this, the Nexus towers were being attacked. And I was like, oh, okay, Shadow Isles are losing, whatever. And I looked at the score, and it's like, what? And they're like, Urgot built twin shadows. And then I kind of just gave up.
Yeah, if I actually had the chance to get money, I would have gone full move speed Hecarim.
Alright, so I just did the rolls for the Freljord Summer Spell Band. They rolled a 12, which is Smite.
Freljord! Bilgewater, you know what to do!
This is where we run Nunu and just destroy.
Yeah, they still have a Smite technically, so they could still try a jungle. But, wow, that 2 Smite bans in a row. Will Bilgewater follow our lead and go full Smite when they are out of Smites?
Will Bilgewater prove that they are men?
I don't know if they want to prove they're men. They have Porkchop on their team.
Oh, right. Sorry, Porkchop.
I have a friend who's actually been experimenting a lot, and I've tried it too for myself, and we found that assassins can actually properly run the AD assassins can run smite and lane and take the chilling smite, which is the one that does the slow and a little bit of true damage, and build the armor penetration item. That actually works really well because it's a really cheap source of armor pen. You get a really nice spell for an assassin.
Interesting.
Hey.
There are actually legitimate like lane smiters right now, and I feel like that's something that hasn't quite been explored yet.
Talk like
You're
that is
listening to
going to
next
get those
level
jungle items
strats.
nerfed.
I mean, I thought it was actually. I thought, like, when I got that solo kill on a call, I thought, hey, maybe this is actually not troll, but then everyone on the team started dying.
But then, like, 50 kills later.
What? Yes. Sure. What are we saying? I don't know what we're saying.
We're just talking. We're not even saying anything. We're just talking.
What do you mean? This is very quality casting that we're going on right now. We're currently casting the lobby.
Oh yeah, we are, huh? Because you're streaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just venting. You can never tell that I'm actually on Freljord from the way I talk to them.
It's a love-hate relationship.
I love them. They just sometimes just want to slap them.
There you go, Freljord. That's your faction leader. He wants to slap you.
I am a merciful god.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was a Shadow Isles leader that came up with the idea for all smites.
Who was it, Mike? Mike, did you come up with the idea for all smites?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
There you go.
That's
This
our
man.
leader, Shadow Isles.
I actually look at it. No matter what happened in the Ionian game, we were guaranteed 4th place. So
So we got to fourth in style.
yeah, forfeit in style.
So
The cool
automatically
guys go out.
seeing Anivia being banned right away.
Is anyone surprised?
Apparently they're Freljord banning themselves out because you can pick Leona against Diana, so I'm not really sure what they're doing there.
See, they're just trying to get in Bilgewater's head. They're trying to fake him out.
Just like the 5 smites,
He's just
it's a
gonna
mind game.
insta-lock Diana now, and then I don't know what happens then. Nah, he'll probably insta-lock Jax.
But they have Dark Omega. Where will Dark Omega go?
Okay, I don't know if you know this, but Heavy and Dark hate each other.
I
And
am aware of this.
Yeah. There's no love in that relationship, it's all hate.
Looks like Build spelled out ace.
This is going to be a lag.
Actually,
It's probably going to be a lag.
Pretty
Call
sure
it.
Heavy's gonna have to play ADC with the players that Bilgewater has right now.
The question is, will Heavy go Ruined's Hurricane in his build or not?
Oh no, he's gonna go Ruin's Hurricane. I played a couple games with him yesterday where he was on Grace. He went
How dare they?
the Road King camp every time.
They don't get to ban Galio.
If you listen closely to the background, you can hear Mike's jimmies rustling.
But then Mike realizes he can just use his bulwark to heal from the turret and he's fine.
Yeah.
And this looks like we're gonna be seeing Quinn either mid or top. I don't know, but I suspect it might be mid. No, it's gonna be top. Never mind.
Well, last time they played Quinn, it went top, so that's a good place for it to go.
Yeah. Quinn definitely a strong top player.
The gangplank
Definitely
coming out for Dark
just
Omega.
destroys Gangplank, which I mean.
I don't
there
know
we
though.
go.
It is Dark Omega though.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a 10% chance that Dark is gonna completely insta-give Quinn at some point in this game, and there's a 90% chance that this just gonna be a raffle stall.
You should have seen the Shadow Isles versus Bilgewater game.
I should have
He was
seen it.
one-shotting
joke.
our 80 carry at that one point.
I carry in air quotes. I was doing god awful.
You had to play the Ruined King on Urgot, okay? It's alright, we forgive you for it. It wasn't easy, but I felt it in my heart to forgive you.
Keep on forgetting that you don't go play on Urgot. It's weird though, because I've done it before and it's worked.
It's not a matter of it like something like Blade on Urgot being bad. It's a matter of it being worse than all your other options.
And also the fact that I played Urgot too.
Well, I mean, Urgot's fine if you know how to use them.
Yeah.
If you're chimp,
But he
that's
requires
fine.
a high
If you're
level of
not,
mechanical proficiency.
it's really like if you're Chin or Polka, Urgot's fine. If you're not, don't pick him.
I am so shocked by Bilgewater's picks. I never saw
Nah.
any of these coming. My
Yeah.
God.
Not even Zillion could see these ones coming.
Zillion's been slacking recently. Oh. Oh! I didn't expect this! Oh, no, no, there he goes. Nope, never mind.
Which cancer will it be?
Well, he's better switch to something else than just instant lock it at the end of this, otherwise he's just wasting our time here.
I feel like Nunu against this, like in this sort of situation, should either be running Ignite or should be running Ghost instead of Teleport. Like, I'd like to see him really use make the best of that situation and maybe get some extra mobility in there.
But with Teleport, he can make more of those sick Nunu ganks.
Sick Nunu, yo, the Nunu ganks are sick. I don't know why people apparently people have never been permaslowed by Nunu, because I have a very different experience playing Nunu than a lot of other people seem to.
What, do you max E first?
Of course I max E first. People who max E first for Nunu are stupid.
Well, there's a lot of stupid Nunus then.
There's a lot of stupid Nunus. Like, there
I would
are
like to
a
see-
lot.
I like to see Nunu get exhaust because that would like any gank he did having exhaust on would be
Yeah.
pretty damn strong.
That's
really-
a perma slow. That is the
Because you
perma
need the
slow
third
and the
attack
whole
speed,
perma slows.
attack speed movement speed reduction, right?
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
like
disagree.
exhaust, right ball.
Anyways, triple teleport, that's gonna be... Like, it could be interesting to see. Freljord has to... What's the
No,
word I'm
I-
looking for? They have to execute
Yeah.
properly.
Triple teleports also have an AoE wombo with Quinn's ult, Nunu's ult, Liss's ult.
I mean, Freljord having an AoE wombo, what else is new, right?
Yeah, but the teleport just add on that like little bit of extra threat that's like, oh man, I just peed a little.
A little. But
Claim I did
straight
not
get
actually
frozen.
just pee a little.
Yeah. Now, just for everyone watching, if Bilgewater wins this, there becomes a three-way tie for first place, and Shadowhouse is alone in last place.
The two-way tie first.
Story of Nyroth.
Ghosts don't
Yeah.
need friends.
Freljord's 1-1, Bilge is 1-1, and Ionia's 2-1.
Ionia's 2-1, Freljord's 2-0,
Actually-
Bilge's 1-1.
Oh.
So,
Wait, so wouldn't it
Yeah,
just
People
be...
lied to me.
Wait, Freljord's 2-0, really?
Freljord's
yeah,
2-0.
so if Bilge wins this, everyone
Right.
other than Shadowhouse is 2-1.
Why did you people lie to me?
I'm sorry, that was me that lied to you. I have a bad...
Frigid?
I have a bad
against the
memory. I
frigid.
have no idea how I'm passing school with my terrible memory.
So yeah.
I'm gonna have to have a word with your teachers, sir.
Yeah, so if we have a three-way tie of 2-1, what would happen is we would take the team with the highest VOP, and I believe that is currently Bilgewater. They would get a bye, automatically put into the finals, while the other two, Ionia and Freljord, would do a tiebreaker match. The winner goes on to the finals. And that can either happen after the matches today or tomorrow before the finals. It depends really on how the teams are going, because right now we're already an hour behind. And, you know, that would be adding an extra game on top of it, so it would be going really late. So, yeah, it might happen tonight or it might happen tomorrow morning. We'll
Can I
find
get
out.
something clear? If Freljord wins, do Bilgewater and Ionia face off, or does Ionia just fight Freljord tomorrow?
Tomorrow, okay, if Freljord wins, it is automatically Freljord versus Ionia in the finals tomorrow.
Okay.
No
There's no
tie.
second versus third place match.
Yeah, because it would be Freljord 3-0, Ionia 2-1, and Bilge 1-2.
And Shadow Isles 0-3.
Yeah, I mean,
0-3 the
we
dream.
lost that last game in style, though. That is the key.
That's one word
Style
for it.
points. Style points are worth way more than balance of power points.
Yep, because otherwise there'd be no point in being a Shadows player right now.
Alright. Switching over to the game. Okay, someone tell me on stream, well, let me... One of you guys, can you check the stream? Make sure everything's
I'm
working
looking.
okay?
Everything's looking good to me.
Well, it should just be black.
Freljord, you got a train in your room?
Oh no, it's a little fan I have. I can turn it off. I just love it because it's USB power, so I can just plug it into my computer when playing.
Alright, so actually Cupcake updated the balance of power. I posted the link on stream. As it stands, Bilgewater has a balance of power of 12. Ionia has a balance of power of 10. Shadow Isles has negative 37. And Freljord has a balance of power of 15. And so, if it goes into a three-way tie... So basically, right now, Freljord is guaranteed the finals right now because they have the highest balance of power. And so, what?
Hype, ice hype.
Okay.
Wait, so...
I'm not biased.
So basically, all this game decides is if like Freljord really doesn't gain much if they win this. They just deny Bilgewater their chance into the finals.
That's worth it.
Wait, so you're saying that you'd rather have Ionia in the finals?
I'm just saying screw everybody.
It's not the racist,
I
I know.
hate everyone equally.
It's not racist,
You
you
see-
hate everyone.
Yeah, exactly. You see, you may know me for my amazing passion for hating Ionia, and you may be very confused by my actions, but we're just going to humiliate them on a bigger stage.
But that
So
means they
really,
come
it
in
all works
second.
out quite nicely. Yeah, but I mean, like...
I disagree with your methods, good sir.
You're all going to die in the end.
I'm already dead. Not like it matters.
We're going to bury the world in rice.
Alright, so are we going to do the skin war?
Oh, right, skins.
They have Astronautilus. Like, there's no competition here.
Yeah, I
Let's
can't say
not
that
kid
as much.
ourselves.
Yeah.
The Play Queen Lysandra, that's a pretty good one.
I do like Underworld Twisted Fate as well.
Yeah. So they got Astro, Riot, and Underworld, and River Spirit. Those are all good skins versus Lungus. Yeah, it's 4-3. Bilgewater is winning skin war.
But I mean, Queen Act barely even counts.
Alright, I got a question, though. Who has better facial hair? Bilgewater side with Graves and Gangplank? Or just Braum?
It's Braum.
If it was chest hair, it would be Bilgewater, but it's Braum.
It's gotta be Braum, man.
And I'm pretty sure Quinn has a mustache and you just can't see it.
Indeed. They're already pinging New Dragon. They're copying our strats.
They didn't even bring 5
Nunu
smites.
has a relic shield. I'm
Wait,
not
what?
sure what to make of that. I guess we're gonna see double support lanes.
Yeah, they're sending him top. I honestly think he should have. He has a built-in smite that he can get to 1,000 damage very quickly. I would have.
Nunu is like literally the one champion who can actually properly jungle without smite. And not just get like dumpstered by counter jungling.
Yeah.
This is really quite confusing, but you know what? Freljord doesn't have anything to lose, so maybe he's trying something new. Is my excuse for him.
I mean, yeah, they don't have anything to lose, so that's true. And I still think I would have been nice to see trying to do the Season 2 jungle in the Season 4. You know, get the Cloth 5.
Oh, that's right. You can't get a machete now without smite.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
try it.
true.
Because otherwise you could argue, it's Season 3 jungle in Season 4 if you don't have Smite, because you get the item still. But no, it would be interesting to see a season 2 Nunu jungle.
Yeah.
But yeah, he started Relic Shield, which, you know, isn't going to
He's
help you.
probably he's gonna take red buff and he's gonna go to top lane with Quinn, or he's gonna give the red buff to Quinn.
It's probably gonna get the Quinn.
That actually sounds really horrifying. Gangplank he's gonna get whatever Harvest 2 can get, and that's gonna be about it.
I'm surprised Nunu started Ice Ball with this. You think you go consume if you're taking the jungle skip level 1.
Yeah, like, look how much damage they can get all this back and deal a ton of damage.
Like, look, Braum is almost dead from trying to give blue buff to Lissandra.
Yeah, same thing with Nunu giving it to Quinn. He almost won too.
Yeah, Quinn went.
Top lane, Quinn doesn't take too much of a hit by not having Nunu there. I mean, it's 1v1. She's still able to do her whole harass thing. She has red buff, but not having support is going to hurt 2v1.
That the blind would reduce damage when we were taken, and Nunu. The only thing I can think of is he probably knew that he was going to be stuck at level 1 for a while in a 2v1 lane, so he wanted to have the pressure right away. And he did have teleport, and he did use it, so nothing much was lost there.
Bot lane though, Ashe is behind on CS, and quite a bit of health lost. I mean, I guess, you know, that is good for Freljord. They start off, they got both their buffs instead of risking Nahus getting all 4 buffs whenever he wanted them. So it does help them with that. It keeps them away from timers. And I think, yeah, they didn't finish off the camps because they don't want you to be able to counter them.
I mean, what are you doing?
Wow.
Thunder very underestimating TF's output. Yeah,
Wow. And he gets the kill! The bronze scores the first blood onto the plat. Never say that a bronzy is useless. Just no. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. Please.
Alley to silver. Dark Omega is considered Bilgewater's bronze because the new rating system is kind of ass.
Pally's and Dark Omega are both considered bronze.
No, Pally's is silver.
No, that is a ranked team. Oh, what's going on? Ashe is so low.
That's gonna be double kill.
Unless Lissandra flash shaves there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, looks like Bill just picked up another kill onto Ashe.
So yeah, that is a good start for Bilgewater.
That's gonna be another kill on Lissandra. Ooh, Mimeoplasm. He's having a rough time of it today.
Wow, yeah, I mean, Neoplasm is usually a good player. He's a flat. And this Twisted Fate is just really bringing the pain.
He's not on his Nivea though, so that's clearly throwing him quite a bit.
Yeah. Nivea, almost as much as a Niv does.
Looks like Nunu's taking a lot of damage from the Gangplank harass.
Niv actually lets Mimeoplasm use the Nivea whenever they both play at the same time.
Yeah. Now what they could do for Freljord is if they get Quinn strong enough to solo Gangplank, they could try to send Nunu mid lane to help out the Lissandra with this, you know, already 2 kill the Twisted Fate.
Nahus running through the mid lane. I don't know if he was trying to gank or something, but obviously it didn't work.
Yeah. He now is looking to gank top lane, going through their jungle instead of River, because River is warded and they would spot him out. And now they should see him and they should be backing off.
It's gonna be an even level fight here.
Take off some Nunu.
He needs to be focusing Gangplank right now.
Whole lot of nothing.
Lousy
Freljord
focus,
manages
but
to hold
nothing
them
bad
off.
comes from it. Nunu's going too ham right now.
Yeah,
Not as good as Trinidad. They just didn't react
Gang-
fast enough.
I believe
was down.
I believe Quinn is the bronze and Tolak is the silver for Freljord. So the two lowest tier players for Freljord are up in top lane. I mean, in a sense here, you don't really need these high skill players in a 2v1 situation. So
Hopefully not.
hopefully not. But then again, Dark Omega is, feared for that gangplank.
Nah, it's not the gangplank we fear, it's the RNG.
RNG, does he crit? Will he crit you? Nunu's spamming that ice ball. He really wants to just harass Gangplank. So the problem is, they're not successfully denying farm. Look at the CS between Quinn and Gangplank. He's actually in lead by 1.
Wait, what?
And that's with 9 relative shield procs from Nunu.
Yeah. That is a very bad start in a 1v2.
That's the difference between a bronze player and a gold player, though, right there.
Speaking of differences, the CS difference in mid lane is actually pretty high. It's about 20.
Yeah.
About what you expect when someone dies early, however.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah, is just like taking control of that lane.
And as I've been told, in Bilgewater, they refer to GG Patties as the Alpha Bronze. And that is certainly what seems to be happening.
It looks like it really wants to push the top turret out.
The Sandra's just generally doing a really poor job of dodging wild cards.
Yeah, she really is.
Yeah,
Oh.
just like that. Except he wants to go
Pick a
first.
card, but just need to recognize when you're too low. A lot of people, it's a mistake a lot of people make where they'll sit under their tower when they get really low and they don't go back. You're thinking, oh, I don't want to miss this farm, but you're gonna die and miss the farm if you stay. So you gotta, at some point, you just have to accept that you have to leave the lane.
Quinn is trying to get some harass on Gangplank in the top lane, but he's getting lucky with RNGesus, and so he's making her feel the pain.
Nunu's also not managing passive at all. Like, he needs to be on trees that are, like, still have some health left, so he doesn't take CS but he gets free mana. We're gonna see a dive coming here bottom.
Oh,
He
looks like Knowles
just
is
burn his
coming in.
shield, so he might get around it for a while. That's a very dead eye.
Nautilus doesn't even get any assists.
Oh, there it
Pump the
goes.
ball. He's going down.
Yep. That might have been a bit excessive, but it's Bilgewater.
So, I mean, it's still early in the game, but it is looking as though there will be a 3-way tie.
It's looking like Bill just pinging for Dragon next. They can easily take it.
Sandra's starting to gain some traction in mid lane. She's 3 levels down. She's starting to go in. Here comes Valley.
Wow.
Can't flash away from auto attack.
Wow, I mean, it's just,
Try to fight someone who can double up on you.
I mean, the next time someone says that they don't want Bronzy on their team, or they're raging at someone new in like solo queues, like, are you a new Bronze? We need to show them this game here, how the 2 Bronze players are in fact dominating everybody.
Looks like they're going into the bottom with
Dark Omega
The Dark Omega is unranked, I believe, so.
He's unranked. He was gold in season 3, and he plays like platinum. It's just an exploitation of the rank system right now because we don't have any proper execution.
Yeah. Oh!
stopping heavy weapons guy right in his tracks.
Won't even let him finish the quick draw. The ult stops him.
Almost made out.
The gold lead is now about 4,000 in Bilgewater's favor. Yeah. I don't know if you can even say that the lack of jungle is the problem. I don't think it is, because there's just a lot of things that Bilgewater is doing much better. I don't think the lack of having a jungler is act is even the problem. I think it would still be roughly similar even if they had Smite.
There's really
seems
no
like-
excuse for what happened middle lane. Lysandra started the game with the blue buff. She had an XP lead. She had the blue buff CDR and mana regen on Twisted Fate. She still died 1v1. There's just not really any excuse for that.
Yeah.
She seems to not be managing her mana too well either, so whenever she's in the lane, she just kind of runs out and doesn't have any kind of escape when TF goes in.
TF hadn't been using it well to spread that pressure, but he's gonna start here.
Gameplay all forces Quinn. She's gonna go down, and now Twisted Fate has been trying to get this Nunu, but just can't quite.
The OP blue card.
Shout out to TSM Reginald.
Looks like the artist came in from the side.
She goes in. Oh, that's the roots. She dodges Melion. Oh, wow! That's a lot of damage from the Great Ult.
Lysandra's ult is up right now. I don't know what she's doing.
I think she just wants to save her ultimate. That's just it. She knows she can get the kill, so.
Sorry, I had to go down where it looked full, but still, they just eliminated after that fight ended, so my mistake.
Looks like Goku's gonna take this top turret.
2 for 1, not the worst thing that could happen for Freljord, but not what they need at this point, especially not with the tower getting up top lane.
Yeah.
And Quinn just not paying attention.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sort of walking into the middle of the very
Reminiscent of most of the
hostile
Shadow
build
Isles
team.
games. He seems to be suffering a huge level disadvantage.
To be fair, he's the same level as the Bilgewater jungler.
Sure.
oh wow.
Look at
Star's
the shot.
taking a lot of damage. Runner is really into a fight that they do not be managing. They're now finally getting people there and have the man advantage. They take out Gameplay, 1-for-1 trade so far. It's going to be there.
Lysandra does
However,
still
they
have ult
got
that
the
she wants to
1-for-1 trade,
play.
but Graves is going to be taking mid tower.
Nautilus lurking in those depths like a shark. Just looking around, looking to make that Jaws-like catch onto some Freljord, but Bilgewater decides they don't want to do that.
And
Mid
there
tier
goes that
2 going
tower.
down to Graves because he was left completely unattended for an extended period of time, and that's basically a marksman's wet dream.
Yeah, Furry were just overcommitted to that fight up top when they clearly couldn't fight that without losing.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Freljord. But a lot about this game has been unfortunate for Freljord, so yeah.
One more thing to note, Freljord not having a Nivea or Gragas on their team means that they don't have the stalling power that they're used to having. Usually Freljord will use to kind of turtle out to late game when they're at a significant advantage. So they don't really have that method in this game. So it's really only going to get worse.
A lot of times I've seen solo games where like Freljord was behind, but then yeah, just stall out, let that Nivea scale up the late game, and it was just amazing how well that Nivea can do late game. But yeah, with the bans and sanctions going on, Freljord and Shadow really has stacked against them in order to do a lot of the stuff they would normally want to. But Freljord took it in stride and are guaranteed a spot in the finals.
Hopefully they'll put up a bit of a stronger performance in this.
Yeah, well, they have very strong performances in their other two games, so. They beat out Ionia, they beat out the Shadow Owls. In the game that the Shadow Owls performed their play. Oh, Quinn gets hooked. Dives down. Oh, she lived!
Cassandra jumping in the middle to get outlet.
Does she have ult?
No.
Oh, she doesn't have
Doing a
ult.
decent job kiting. She has put up a lot of damage. It's actually in Freljord's favor now. That was an excellent
Wow.
job. from the ball.
Giant pork chop flashes away from the Braum Q.
Bit of a selfless sacrifice from Lysandra there.
Yeah, got them 2 kills. Almost took out the pork chop as well, so Oh no, good job for
There's
Freljord.
the
They might go for Dragon.
second buy for Graves.
They could try for Dragon if they did it quickly, but Raw is now up and heading over there. I think they may have lost the window of opportunity, especially since they don't have Smite. Oh, they can't kill it! They can't kill the Lord because of the teleport! Alright.
Oh, TF got caught out.
But the sun is on top of the Lissandra ult!
I'm pretty sure that's
My God.
Oh my god! Oh man! Graves has gone with the shotgun build too. He's got SSD and Rand's hook, and he just wants to dash around infinitely.
Yeah.
No, they're too low to do Baron.
You never know.
The way Bilgewater is stopping
doesn't
this,
spawn
you
until
forget
20 minutes now, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's just the way that Bilgewater is stopping this, it makes me think that it's later in the game.
Alright, so let's pretend that Freljord loses this game, and it's going to be Bilgewater versus Ionia for the tiebreaker. What do you think is going to happen there?
It depends, as Bilgewater got their, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Their shit together?
No. I got pieces and I'm trying to pull them together, but it's not happening. No, carry on.
Alright, well,
I haven't seen any play today, so I really don't know what to say.
alright, so we don't get a response out of that, so we'll just go back to the game. Bilgewater rotates stop, gets the tower very quickly. Quick teleports up and try to fall into the tower, but she gets popped so fast. Oh, the Sandra asshole. New ult gets cancelled out by Bilgewater. Graves is trying to win clear so they can keep up the siege. Meanwhile, though, in the bot lane, Ashe is trying to take advantage of that siege up there and get some gold back by taking the bot lane towers.
She easily takes care of, and the minions can push out the lanes, so Bilgewater's gonna have to go deal with that.
Yeah, she could push a little bit longer, but she knows that Bilgewater is backing to send people after her, and so she's like, okay, just gonna back, spend the gold I got, and not give up another kill to anyone. Interesting choice, though, by Ashe. She got boots of swiftness. As far as I know, most ADCs, other than Urgot, always go Berserker's Greaves. Maybe Lucian will go Iron Boots of Lucidity. It's an interesting choice. I guess she's just worried about Bilgewater diving her, and so she wants to have that extra move speed and resistance to slow.
You see a few more ADCs now building Ionians, like you see Varus' Simmers, Ezreal's. Just a few more. Even Graves for dead. Yeah, even this build too, you see it. But there's some with Reaver opened up a lot of CDR build options for ADCs, which they didn't have. Now they have a big ticket CDR item.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I remember the list. I think that Ezreal will probably be one of the best for Ionian boots.
Yeah, Ezreal for sure. Ezreal kind of reason to get Berserkers together with passive. You need to keep that up.
I question though, I have seen some Sivers, like you said, Sivir gets with city boots. I question that bit, but then again, it's not like I still see it. Now he stays in. Followed up by the bubble. Darkman with the crit. Nunu going down. Pork chop. The support takes the kill.
And the perfect support game is ruined. But yeah, the other thing to consider with Ionian on ADCs is it lets them either, like in different cases, probably better because she gets her special. See the pick going on to Graves here, Graves may go down.
Oh wow.
Flynn
Quinn.
gets taken down by Thalos ult.
Tower 1v1 support job successfully.
Yeah, that is pork chop for you. She doesn't care about anything, not even a tower. She will fight it to the death. And she will break even.
Or die with a tower burn in her back. Leading to the
Oh,
tower.
she broke even. That tower died.
Worth.
It is worth. It is very worth.
The ADCs get to use their long-range spells, or their mobility spells, so it actually doubles as a very good defensive steroid for a lot of ADCs. Just something else to consider when you're making your boot choice on a carry.
Yeah, but what about boost of swiftness? Why would someone need that?
Well, I mean, Zephyr's Swifty Vash will be being seen in help.
I guess, yeah, she has a lot of slow power.
I think
and
the Vash might secretly be Genja.
yeah, I guess, yeah, she has, she fast. Everything she does, she goes slow on someone. I guess a lot of reasons people run really tight everything. Oh, she's not trying to time that, she's trying to run here. No, oh, he gets away! Asshole, to save him, but he goes backwards! He took a step backwards and got gold carded!
He's
still
barely
alive.
getting that one.
He was dead. He was gonna be dead after he took that gold card, but what do you know?
I just need to comment, last time I played with Metric Trout on Ash, he built a Reaper and then built 3 Zephyrs.
Wait,
I'm not kidding.
I highly suggest he doesn't do that.
Yeah.
It's an interesting choice.
I'm just gonna do that. I highly suggest he doesn't do that build.
But the move speed, man. It's not like he's from other items, like Trinity.
That's like something you would get maybe on Hecarim, because Hecarim actually likes movement speed.
So Bilgewater got the dragon. Yeah.
Mild surprise.
Looks like they get the move up.
Well, slows down Ash. She gets caught.
She's away.
And almost goes off in the wrong direction, does not catch out the point, and so has no effect.
It looks like Freljord is the classic move up from the game trade. But as is the case in solo queue, we got the support, so worth.
Here's the point whenever it's possible. Near the only survivor, and I mean, if Bilgewater really wanted to, they might be, yeah, they might be able to end the game if they were all there.
It's still early in the game, so the death timers are still short.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if they had Graves there with them, that would be Gangplank and Graves. They would have a lot of AD, a lot of attack speed to take out that tower. Twisted Fate, you know, with Lich Bane could do a lot of damage. They could potentially ended the game just because, like, those people that were up, you know, would hit them, you know, 2 or 3 at a time, and Bilgewater's ahead up, even though they have a little less health, they would win that. So, I don't know. It's not guaranteed, but I think they probably could have won it.
You pack quite a punch.
Reveal what is hidden.
Looks like Freljord is gathering up around Baron for dropping a lot of wards.
Yeah. Well, they do have the 2 sight stones, so they need to take advantage of that.
absolutely no one is trying to top you up this guy from pushing bottom. Like,
Brom gonna die?
Yep.
Not really.
Thinking about this guy is going to get this power. It's going down so quickly. Ash is going to be getting there too late. Lissandra, I didn't see Lissandra, never mind that. Lissandra goes down for it! Oh, get out of the goes in tower range!
I think if Graves had not stepped into tower range there, he might have been able to pull that off with the The
real thinking was giving him more targets to light steal off of. He might be able to survive that.
Not unless
Quinn
it's
was able
completely
to try and
denied.
take them off the tower, but they just caught her.
This will be game.
Yes,
Indeed.
this is game right here.
Unless Bronx
And
1v4.
so we have they're fighting back a little bit. Bilgewater is being forced to back off slightly, but that tower's still going down very quickly.
Sure, it doesn't
Bilge just not playing with their food.
Let's not even know.
Oh, the
The
asshole.
ultimate acid against the Nami, but no one in position to
There's no
follow up.
follow-up.
Nunu thinking about going in 1v4 there.
You should do
You
it.
saw the hesitation.
That's a good idea. You should have done it.
Always go in 1v4. There's no reason not to.
Show them the chunking power of a ruby sightstone. No, I'm sorry, regular sightstone.
I don't know that you can see them. Oops. Gathering up on a ward until they finally sweep it.
I think Bilge probably could have won it there if they tried, but either they want to play with their food or they just want to take the safer route to win.
Brown flashes over the red buff wall.
Yeah, that Graves is putting a lot of games on very quickly. He moved out of there.
So this will be Freljord's last stand. I really don't see them winning. Maybe some sort of miracle here.
Years down. Braun almost dead. Ult from Lawless on. He goes down.
Yeah. Bird.
And now Ash is just desperately trying to wave clear, but she is dead. TF ult. Oh, the Ash ult.
Hey, look, those Zephyrs are paying off.
Anchor missed.
Too fast.
He pulls it
Oh,
off.
That is game. Gameplay doesn't need to realize the inhibitors up.
He's just being
And that is game. We have a three-way tie of Bilgewater, Freljord, and Ionia all going 2-1. However, because Freljord has the highest BOP by a very small amount, Freljord is locked in for the tournament anyways. And so Bilgewater and Ionia will have to fight each other to see which goes in the tournament. And I'll have to talk to the captains now to see if they want to do it today or tomorrow before the matches. It'll still be at 11:30, but it'll be right before the finals. Let's talk to the captains, see how their teams are doing, if they are ready to go now or have to wait.
All right, last order of business. MVPs for both sides.
Mike, you want to start?
Wants to start. All right, I'll start. MVP for Freljord, have to give it to Ash. She was really the only one that seemed to get kills. So, yeah, Ash MVP. And for Bilgewater, I will give it to the Twisted Fate because it was bronze versus plat and the bronze won.
Yeah, I pretty much have to agree with those ones. Like, the Ash seemed to be the glue on Freljord's. It was weak glue, but it was glue nonetheless. And then Twisted Fate just dominated that laning phase and pretty much got them the win. Now, if I didn't have to give it Twisted Fate, I'd say the runner-up would be Graves in the split push, because it was quite strong with that one.
Right. I'm gonna agree. It's Ash for Freljord. I think on top of the fact that she was generally the only person who was making sensible decisions, her arrows were on point that game, and that's really what decides a bad Ash player and a good Ash player. And then for Bilgewater, for me, it is Twisted Fate because he was just so strong that game. He got so big off the early lead, which he got off of the person who was supposed to be Freljord's MVP. Managed to completely outduel Lissandra in spite of being down a blue buff and XP to begin with. Other than that, I do have to mention Gangplank had some really good ults that game. He did a very good job fencing Freljord in. And
Yeah.
one death. I'm a sucker for living.
Yeah. So, anything else to add about that game, guys?
I think you guys got it.
All right. Well, you can keep streaming for just a bit longer. I'd like to get the captains from Ionia and Bilgewater here and see when we're going to be doing this tiebreaker. I already talked to Naga. He said he is able to talk in RC with us. So Naga, get into the casting room with us so we can do it. I'll try to track down the Ionian team. So, yeah. If Kawhi or like White Fixer, who is the co-captain, are on, like just hop in here, get on RC. Let's talk to you. We can figure out when we're going to be doing the tiebreaker.
Fixer isn't even online.
Oh, he isn't? What about Kawhi?
Nope.
Okay, both the captain and co-captain are not on for Ionia.
Awkward.
Were any of the players on still?
Okay, let me just see who could
You should get
possibly from Ionia come and talk with
Get a
us.
revolutionist. He's usually in charge of them.
Yeah, let's see what
Organizing them. I'll get him in here.
He's already in here.
Well, screw you too, buddy.
Quiet and Light are gone.
Yeah, we just figured that out ourselves. That's why we asked you in here. We're waiting for Naga now. We can get Nagarok. So I messaged him. He should be coming. Oh, he's with Nagrok is talking with Cupcake at the moment.
Important business, I'm sure. Probably has to do with rolling dice.
I can get heavy in here if that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Raw, possibly. I believe he was put as the co-captain. Raw, Heavy, get in here.
Yeah.
So I'm right here.
Hey, Heavy.
Hi.
All right, yeah. So how the first day of the tournament went out was Freljord, Bilgewater, and Ionia came in a three-way tie, each going to 1. And how we set up the rules for the event of a three-way tie of 2-1. So yeah, how we're going to do that was the team with the top BOP would get a bye, go straight to the finals. Ionia, or in this case, Ionia and Bilgewater are the two teams that would have the lowest BOP, and so they would have to make a tiebreaker match. And so we're trying to figure out if the teams are able to do the tiebreaker today, or we have to do it tomorrow.
I say do it today.
For Ionia, it's more likely tomorrow because most of our people are off.
Oh, yeah, so... we got some
I need to talk to our people because we didn't know if our people are going to be on available time. I need to talk to them about that.
We should also get Cupcake in here because, can't be official without Cupcake.
Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not the captain of this team. I'm pretty sure you should get Naga in here.
We tried.
Yeah. We need people to come here and talk to us.
But I know a lot of people really want going on today, so I think people have plans tomorrow that can't be here.
Yeah.
I guess in this case, I'm guessing we had the second highest balance of power over Ionia.
Yeah, it was
I'm guessing-
Freljords with 15, Bilgewater with like 13 or 12, and I only had like 10.
So shouldn't we have the priority of choosing the match since we're ahead? Then in that case, like going by out the balance of power goes advancing.
I don't think we officially made that a rule, so
Cupcake said he doesn't want 2 buys going into the final tournament instead of just...
So we're not buying it. We get priority over when the match starts. Because higher balance of power. So higher sway, I guess, or something like that. I don't know.
well, I don't know. Like we did discuss what the person with the second highest balance of power would have. we discussed who, the top balance of power, which is Freljord. So, yeah.
Because I know a lot of people on the Bilge really want going on today right now.
Yeah, and they would be, free tomorrow morning, you would think?
I have no clue.
Alright, yeah, let's get Cupcake in here. I'll send him a message. Yeah, so told Cupcake we could use his wisdom over in RC.
He's not here anymore. Where'd he go?
Yeah.
He just left. Great call. Great. 10 out of 10.
Cupcake, you abandoned us.
Is he still online?
He abandoned you.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still on.
There he
Hey,
is.
Cupcake.
Oh.
Hey, how's it going? I heard there was a question.
Yeah, so we're talking about the tiebreaker, and it seems the teams might prefer playing it tomorrow due to some of the players being busy.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, Bilgewater wants to play it today, however. That's for Ionia.
Do we actually have a Bilgewater rep in the room here? Let's see.
That would be me.
Heavy weapons guy. Somehow I missed you.
I asked Nagrok to come here as he is the captain, but he is...
Okay, well that's fine. Heavy weapons guy can speak for the team. Okay, so I guess I would first ask. So it sounds like Ionia is kind of in there, they really don't want to play it tonight. They'd rather play it tomorrow. Is Bilgewater's preference we'd rather just do it now, but we could do it tomorrow?